And it's just like, I know that hurt my uncle, man, like to his soul, you know, because that's like his boy, like who he's tough for, you know, like they run together and rough people up together and stuff. And like that's like forever, like in my head, like, you know, just the people who are there for you. Like, I don't know nobody who I could count on to throw me over their shoulder, you know, when I gotta, you know, when I'm dead, take me to the ambulance, you know.
It's tough to handle. I just say, you and your uncle, y'all just, wow. I mean, I couldn't even imagine.
Man, and it's crazy as it is, all that I went through with my daddy, like, I didn't warn him a lot. Like, I wasn't, like, devastated. You know, I don't know if it's because of the time I got to spend with him. But it's just, like, that's why I be trying to get people to, like, to remember me. Because, like, really, when you gone, like, you gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that think about you for, like, a week. And...
well, you're not.
You're gone. You know what I'm saying? Like... and I don't want people to think about me like it's sorrow. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I waited so long for my daddy to come to me in a dream. And he never did. Like, I was just like, you know, everybody say, oh, they gonna come back and they go see you. And my daddy still has not come to me yet. And that's how I feel. I feel like people keep giving you false hope of what this life is when you're gone. And I just feel like, no, baby, you gone. You know, it's what you make it. You know, life is what you make it here. You know, and you take whatever riches you have in your soul when you die. And I feel like that's what you live with when you die. You know, because my daddy, you know, I feel like he know, like, I took care of him. Why would he come and see me? You know, if he could. Like, why would he? Yeah. You know, never. He, you know, and like I said, I don't want nobody to mourn me, but I don't want people to forget me, you know, because when I grew up believing that it was a heaven and you could see people through spirits, you know, and you could touch people and stuff like that. But like, now that I go through stuff, and now that I'm grown and I know that there are many other ways to interpret God, to interpret Jesus, who we are, how we got here, it's scary. You know, it's not the fairy tale that we learned in church. I wrote a poem, like, and my friend, she the only person I texted to, and it's just like, I don't know why God, you know, called me, because, like, I try to make sure I always say my grace. You know what I'm saying? I always make sure when I see people on the street, I be like, God bless them. You know, like, it's like people always tell you to believe, and this won't happen. But 2018, I believe. When I went to go get these tests, I posted it up for thousands of people to believe it with me and pray to God. And I had stage 3 cancer. And I prayed for everything to go right. And everything went wrong. And I prayed, like, when my daddy, 10 days before my daddy died, my brother got into a motorcycle accident. And he was in a coma for 4 months. He didn't even know that my daddy died. My daddy didn't even know that his son was in a coma. And it was just like, I prayed that my daddy would live to see him, and he did it, you know. And it's just like, people always try to push the power of prayer on me, and I just feel like God is my God. I believe without a doubt that there is a God, but I just feel like God has a purpose for everybody. And I don't feel like people can pray you out of your destiny from God, you know. And that's why, you know, people, like, when I have a down day, it won't even be that I'm sad. I'll just be speaking facts, like, because the doctors give me a time, and I feel like God gives doctors the knowledge for a reason, you know, to tell you And every time they've told people this time, like my grandfather, he's getting sicker and sicker. He had stage 4 cancer. He's getting sicker and sicker. And it's the time that they've given him. You know, it's every time that they've given has proven itself. And so it's like, I don't want people to pray for me to live. I want for people to pray that I live in my purpose. Because once now, like, God's purpose is his purpose. Like I said, you can't pray it off. But what you can cherish is knowing that I didn't live here like bullshitting. You know, that I helped people, that I told people how to get away from this stuff. You know, I told people, you know, to fight without caring about what people think, you know. And I feel like that's why God gave me cancer, like, just to show people, like, that the fight, you know, the fight does not have to be pretty. Like, you have to do whatever you have to do. You have to reach out to whoever you need to reach out to. You have to uplift people. Like, you're not here for you.
Right.
Like, that's selfish, you know. When I didn't know how bad old people needed me until I got breast cancer. I was the youngest person sitting in there every week, looking at old people sitting in there by themselves. Like, man, that was the most sad thing that I've ever, you know. I would literally try to smile at every old person. I literally try to make eye contact with every old person so they could see me, you know, so I could smile at them or nod my head, you know, or say something comforting to them, because they don't have people there. And, like, I was weak going through it young, so I'm just seeing how strong these people are. Like, some of them getting in their cars and driving themselves home, and some of them getting on buses and dealing with just anything.
That's that faith.
You know?
They have that faith.
I mean, like, it's strengthening, you know? It makes you sad, but it's like, wow, like, I can do this.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I can do this.
Not give up spirit. We're not giving up. We're going to keep the faith.
Exactly.
No matter what.
And it's just having cancer.
Yeah.
These old people go through so much.
Yeah. And then some of them have cancer, and some of them have high blood pressure along with the cancer, and diabetes and all that along with the cancer.
Exactly.
And they're still going.
And they can't take all the medications they need because it'll kill them.
Yep.
So they have to live with it. And it's crazy because I go through so much with filling out paperwork, apply from disability and everything. And I do it now for my papa. Like, I apply for grants for him and stuff because they can't even get disability. If Social Security, if you're retired, you can't even get disability. So they don't have any help on top of this Social Security or whatever they get if they get sick with cancer. So they're just left to fend for themselves. And it's crazy because as much as I go through and I'm sane and, you know what I'm saying, I could call this person and call this place to have this done or whatever. They can't do that. These people, I'll go to the doctor and I see old people sitting out for 40 minutes for a doctor's appointment. They have these people sitting out in the waiting room for 40 minutes. And no telling if this person took public transportation, if they called a taxi or anything to come to the doctor. They don't have nobody to speak up for them. When my grandfather got cancer, the doctor was telling him it was only one way to go for his cancer. I walked in the door with my granddad and the story changed.
Come on now.
So it's just they'll give you, like, it's population, like, one of my own nurses told me, like, it's population control. Like, one of my own nurses in the cancer department, like, they killing people. Like, they don't give you every option. If you're not searching for it, they're not going to give you every option because they're hoping you're going to die. They're hoping you're going to use their medicine as much as you're going to think that's the only way that you could get healed is through their medicine. They want women to not get tested until they're 40-something, so it's too late for them by the time they do have it. I went to the doctor in 2017 and told my doctor that I had a lump. He told me it was nothing to worry about. 3 months later, 3 months later, March 2018, I got diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. All they could say was, I'm sorry.
They full of shit.
They full of shit. They love telling black women, you got dense breasts, or this is what, you know, most black women have lumps in their chest. You're too young. Excuse me. Then, when I get diagnosed with stage 4, I told my doctor I don't know what's up with December. I don't know if they on vacation or something mode, vacation mode. I told my doctor the same thing. I got a lump under my arm. She sent me some antibiotics to the doctor. Didn't check me out.
So she probably thought it was like a boil
or something.
Wow.
Knowing you just left 1 milliliter of cancer in me when you said I was cured from ringing the bell. Wow. Come back.
Wow.
Stage 4, and it's in my liver, and there's no cure. And she didn't even look at me when she said it, and she just had her head down. I said, so what is my stage? Oh, it's stage 4. She couldn't even look at me. I did my due diligence, and it's like they want you to die.
Yeah.
You come in here, I'm coming here telling y'all, I have this symptom, I have this symptom. My doctor, a whole oncologist, said she never felt my lump. It took me to go to physical therapy. I went to physical therapy that they kicked me out of because I didn't have insurance. When I finally got insurance again, with the physical therapy, a lady who had just started working there said, I feel this, go get you an MRI. Said they ain't see it. I feel this again, go get you another MRI.
You have some that care, you have some that just don't
care. They have so many patients.
But if it was their family, it'll be
every test in the world. Went to Baptist for a second opinion. Don't you know they told me there's a test that I could have that'll pinpoint exactly where my cancer is coming from, where it's originating from. The lady said, oh, but you don't have insurance.
See what I'm talking about?
Called to my third opinion, which was Duke. The doctor there did an online call with me and said, that test, I could get that for you for free. Man, like I said, my whole fight through cancer has been nothing but me learning that this government and this world, people are crooked. Like, they're out for them.
Yeah.
I've lost so many friends who just have been out for themselves through this.
Yeah.
The attention, like, I've lost friends from getting attention for cancer. I've had professional women who work at cancer places tell me, you know, people asking me, are you faking cancer? Because they don't want me to look good or be able to do something while I'm going through cancer. I don't want to feel like I have stage 4 cancer. I'm thankful I don't feel like I have stage 4 cancer. To be honest, I'm still trying to believe I have stage 4 cancer. Like,
I can't remember that saying. They be like, I can't even remember, so I can't even say it verbatim, but of course I can't say it verbatim. It's something like, I have cancer, but cancer don't have me.
Exactly.
That's the type of attitude I see you having.
You have to. Man, it will break you down. Like, you have to worry about cancer every day, from appointments to tests to how am I going to survive. Like, I survived from 2018 to now with no income. Or I had long-term disability. I survived this whole time.
Yeah.
Just on that until it got taken away. Then my OnlyFans and hustling. Like, that alone in itself is a struggle. While you're sick, you know, people don't understand, like, I can't just lay my head anywhere. My immune system is low. People got dirty homes. Like, I can't just go out and work because I look good. I can't just go out and work. Like, it's due process for everything. You know, I have to apply for things. I have to wait for things to come through. And I never understood why people would be jealous of someone. Like, I'm sitting here like, y'all don't even know. I just had breakfast today. Like, I didn't even have lunch and dinner today. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's so many other people, like, who are like that, but they're scared to let people know that they need help. You know, they're scared to let people know that they're going through something because they're scared of what people may think. But at the end of the day, no matter what people have thought about me, what me going through, I still have stage 4 cancer.
Yeah.
I still have to die. Yeah. So why not live my life in the way that is pleasing to me and God in the most possible way I can, you know, because I'm a little nasty, but
hey, that's not right.
I think he understands.
It's judge free,
right?
You know
I think he understands.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you gotta be happy, because it's a blessing that I even get to plan, you know.
Yeah.
I get to plan my funeral, which is a gift and a curse. Like, it is painful, but it's like, okay, you get to put a little Neisha in it, you know.
I love you.
You know.
Oh my God, I love you.
You know, it's like, it's just like, you get to be, you know, you get to be real with yourself. Like, nothing I say, nothing I do, nothing nobody else can do for me can change my outcome but God.
But God.
The doctors, you know, of course, I'm praying for a cure, but I want people to stop putting God in the middle of this, because it's going to be a lot of people who are going to be mad at God when I leave. And I want people to stop preparing me for stuff that can maybe not happen, because I want to not be mad at God when it's time for me to go. Because right now, I keep having dreams that I'm laying in the hospital bed and I'm just like fighting like this, just like, like, I'm not about to die right now. I'm not about to die. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like, I don't even see myself being sick and weak. You know, I don't. I do not. Like, I feel like my friend, she came to see me and she was like, Neisha, she was like, man, you've been struggling your whole life. And you always make it through. And I do. Like, it's crazy. It's like, I'm the little engine that could or something. Like, and she was like, I can't believe, like, you not winning this. You know? And nobody ever said it to me like that, but that's exactly how I feel. I feel like God has brought me out of everything. So I expect him to bring me out of this. Yeah. But it's not for me to be brought out of. And people don't understand that. Like, it's babies who die. I am not above death. I'm not above God's plan. You know, do I want to live to see 40? Fuck yeah. Do I want some children? Yeah. Do I want to love somebody? Yes. But I have to be grateful for all that God has given me. And I gotta live every day like it's my last, because one day it will be. And that's all I be trying to get to people, like, help these old people out. Cherish life. Do not care what people think. That is never going to make or break you, caring what people think. People have bashed me for being homeless. They ain't do nothing but create more love for me. You know, it's all in how you pick yourself up.
Oh, God, I'm trying to stop these tears.
It's like, for real. It's like some people hit me like, yo, my homeboy, he had his lady passed last year of cancer, and she was young. And he was like, one day he wrote me and he was like, yo, I wish you could give her, like, tell her to get up. And I was like, tell her? Like, bruh, we have cancer, but nobody goes through a like, you don't know what she's going through. And he didn't, because a month later, she died. And it's like, it ain't look like nothing was wrong with her. And that's why I was saying, like, last week, I was in Atlanta with my sister, and I was hurting like shit. Like, I really, like, I was like, man, I don't want to go to the hospital, because I just feel like once you go in the hospital, you keep on going in the hospital. You keep on going in the hospital. I was like, this COVID shit, like, they not going to keep me in the hospital. Can't nobody see me. Like, I'm going to break out. Like, you know, so I'm like, I can't, you know. And it's just like, everything that happens to me now, I'm just like, am I going to die? You know. So it just be like, you just try to just shut it out, you know, and you live life. Like, when I went skydiving, I was like, I'm crazy as
now.
fuck, but I'm gonna do it. And went to Puerto Rico. I'ma just live in that. Like, I had like, I was going with a whole nother topic and story with this.
It's all right.
I don't know how I ended up right here, but
it was meant.
Like, it's just, man, life is hard, but life is a blessing. It really is. It's a blessing. Like,
yeah.
I just want people to, like, I want people to go through, I only want people to feel like, or see what I go through, only so that you could appreciate life a lot more faster than I know you're going to. Because it's like, people waiting, like, you got to have something happen to you for you to get it, you know? And I don't want people to have to do that, because it's like, sometimes it's too late.
So just live now.
Just live, you know, because it's like, nothing, when God wants you to come, like, no matter how much you love people, no matter how cool TaNeisha is, no matter how nice TaNeisha dressed, no matter how not good, you know, how many things TaNeisha did for people, TaNeisha gonna be gone. You know? And it's like, nobody can change that. You know what I'm saying? No, the nicest word in the world can't change it. You know? So, you gotta change how you go out. You know? It's
wow, you really place something in me, because I don't know who's going through what, but I know what I do when I pray is, God, touch the ones that don't know how to come to you and live their life.
Yeah.
You literally helped me with some stuff I'm going through in my life, and how I just want to live, because you just never know. You know, you just never know, and I just want to love, and I just want to be positive. And I thank God for my circle, you know, and you're not in my circle. I told you that.
Thank you.
I just need positive people in my circle, just like you.
Yeah.
So from this point forward, Neisha Strong, I love that hashtag.
Thank you.
We're going to put loud and proud with it, because we're going to be loud and proud with Neisha Strong.
Yes.
And we're going to keep booming, because, you know, we're here for you.
I appreciate it.
And we're going to live with you.
Thank you.
And I'm the one that's not going, hey, you ain't got to worry about me, because, honey, I want you here as long as me and you can. You feel me?
Thank you.
So let's live together, and let's do what we have to do, and let's make it boom.
Make it boom.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, TaNeisha, before we end this, because, girl, my little makeup junior ain't here to freshen me up.
I know, I'm looking
oh, honey, why you do this, Neisha? Why you do that? But tell us what you do in the community, and what, I don't want you to get into what you are planning to do.
Yeah.
Because one thing I believe is people pray against your stuff.
They do.
Now, go and put it out there. Then let us know. You know, you work on you, then let us know. But what are some stuff that you really do in the community?
Well, I do a lot of giving back to the kids for back to school and Christmas. I usually do stuff for them. We started something like right before I got my diagnosis. It's like a child entrepreneur thing. It's called Grown Folks Business. And basically what we did was like literally everybody from Facebook like gave dollars.
Okay.
And it equaled up to like $500. And so that's the prize money for kids. They basically send in their entrepreneur videos, and there's some judges and like they judge, and it's like sponsors who also give extra gifts like studio time. The Chronicle gave like time for the kid to be in his page. Wilson Brown, he's like, they can have a spot on his show. So it's like advertisement and stuff for kids to get out here, because it's like we push ourselves so much as grown-ups. We're like, support me. Yes. It's like, the kids need support too.
Absolutely.
You know, and they be dope. They come up with some dope stuff.
Well, I would like to have, if you start that back up, maybe we can bring some children on, and they can be little hosts and co-hosts.
See, that's dope.
I'll let them take over.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
I'm all for the children. You know, we have so many that just don't know, and we need to grab them and go ahead and, so they will know. Exactly. So I'm all for helping in the community. I'm all for Neisha Strong.
Thank you.
Whatever you doing, you can call on us, and we are here. We'll bring, you know, my shout out to my cousin. We'll bring the producer, director on out there, you know. And we'll get out there and do, got to, you know, my girls, Sharisa, Riri, you know, Priscilla, Erica.
That's my baby.
Get Katrina out there, you know. And we going to make it part with you. We here, and guess what? I want to live.
Yes, please live.
I want to live.
I'm trying to live.
Me. So
I'm trying to live this booming life.
I'm
trying to live this booming life. That's it. I'm trying to live this booming life.
That's all you do. Ain't nothing to it but show them how to boom on the block. So, Tanisha, any last words? What I want you to do before we get into your last words, because girl, don't make me cry no more.
I'm not.
Because this lash might be a little low.
I was supposed to be goofy today.
Girl, it's all right. It's all right. So, Tanisha, please tell us where we can find you at on all social media platforms.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at The Real Neisha Strong. And you can find me on Facebook at TaNeisha Gist. So, catch me on there.
And the Gist, look. See how my cousin's trying to, come on, director, producer, that's in it now. So, speaking of the Gist, shout out to your family, because Frankie doing big stuff. Canella doing big stuff. That's little sis.
I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, so I love the Gist family. I'm in on it. And, cuz, are you ready? Tanisha, you ready? Because this your show today. So, you tell our cameraman what we got to do, because we booming on the block with TaNeisha Gist, Neisha Strong, just like that, because I'm ready.
I just want everybody to live. I just want everybody to be conscious of what others are going through. Be conscious of your mental. I just want you to be the strongest that you could be in life, and know that you only get one, so make it the best. And you don't have to be Neisha Strong. Just be you strong in whatever way you can. Stay blessed.
And boom with it. Cuz, hit that jam.
We out here.